Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Huskers in Enemy Territory. Today, we're going to talk about the Nebraska Cornhuskers versus the Michigan State Spartans. Um, Now, the injury report, Mel Tucker likes to keep the injury reports close to the vest, but I found some of the players from last week versus Miami that were injured, so maybe they'll carry on over to this upcoming game, but it's hard to tell. It looks like linebacker Tank Brown, a backup linebacker, could be out for the upcoming game. Quarterback Anthony Russo, he's a backup quarterback. He also looks like he might be out of the Nebraska game. Defensive end Drew Jordan he transferred in from Duke. He's also a backup defensive end. He looks like he might be out. Defensive end Beasley. He looks like he's a starter, so that could be a little troublesome for the Michigan State Spartans. But we'll see if he plays on Saturday. Wide receiver Ricky White looks to be more of a third down option between or behind the two starters. So it'll be interesting to see if he can see the field versus the Cornhuskers. Now for Nebraska, I found a few guys that were on the injury report, but I kind of had to dig. Still no real good success on finding a good source on where to find Nebraska's injuries, but maybe Scott Frost is kind of like Mel Tucker, and he likes just to keep the injury report to himself, basically, before the game even starts. But here we go. Wide receiver Oliver Martin could be considered the 2 or 3 wide receiver at Nebraska. Looks like he's going to travel, but we're not sure if he's going to be playing yet. I think it'll probably be a game day decision, but I really hope that he can make the field or play versus Michigan State because versus Illinois, he made some big plays, and I think he had 103 yards receiving in that game. Running back Gabe Irvin Jr. Is definitely out for the season, especially with the fact that he tore an ACL, I believe. That one hurts a lot because he just looked like he was doing really good for the Cornhuskers. And man, when I saw his knee or whatever, it looked just like it. Man, that looked like it was painful. And you just hate to see that for especially any. I mean, it doesn't matter what team, really. You know, even with the guy from Minnesota, the running back from Minnesota, seeing him get hurt like that is just it just stinks because you want to see these good players compete, and obviously injuries happen, but man, it just stinks. Outside linebacker Javin Wright is likely out for the season, having surgery to repair a blood clot. It didn't specify on where the blood clot was, but I'm not that too concerned with it. Just noticed that he was out for the season. Now, if you're enjoying the content, consider a like. And if can you comment how you feel the Nebraska versus Michigan State game will go, and maybe a score prediction for me in the comment section. And also consider a sub. It helps the channel, and it's free of charge. Um, Now let's get back to talking about the score predictions. I think the Nebraska Cornhuskers can limit the mistakes and turnovers and make field goals. We'll probably win around 34-17. But if we do all those things that I just said that we probably shouldn't be doing, I think we lose to Michigan State 24-17. I mean, it's a hard game to predict because, yeah, they beat Miami, I think 38-17. But the couple of the games that they had played, let's see, previously, Northwestern really seems like they're down on their luck this year. I mean, Youngstown State is an FCS team, so you just have to wonder what the Michigan State Spartans really have to offer. The one thing I am kind of worried about is the running back Kenneth Walker III. He's been looking pretty good in the first 3 games, so we'll definitely have to shut him down. I think if we can shut him down, then Nebraska will have a little bit easier of a time beating the Spartans. But, I've been saying this forever, with Nebraska. We need to quit shooting ourselves in the foot. And if we can do that, we can win versus Michigan State. I think we ultimately could be 4-0. But, we've had on both of our games that we've had major mistakes. And not so much major mistakes versus Oklahoma, but there were major mistakes versus Illinois. The major mistakes versus Oklahoma was more the 3 missed field goals. So if we don't miss those field goals, we win, I think, 23-21. I believe the score would have been. But, it is what it is, right? So, thank you for watching. I've been trying to think of better gifts to give away at each increment. I have my 200, I have my 300. I need a 400 idea for subscribers. I have my 500 idea for subscribers. It's going to be that T-shirt. Then I need 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1,000. So maybe also in the comment section, help me out with some ideas on what type of prizes you guys would like to see, and maybe for the 1,000 subscriber point, I'll give out a Nebraska signed item of some sort, maybe a helmet or something. So I appreciate everyone that's watched my videos, and thank you very much. Also, as always, don't forget, go Big Red.